Welcome to Nerd Alert, guys, where in soft hearts, myself, Kyle, and
James, I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted me to say my name. I apologize.
are here to appreciate what Toriyama offered the world and just kind of take a reflection on how he influenced anime and overall, and how his life touched so many people and different manga artists to bring us the stories that we have today. And if you didn't know by now, but I'm pretty sure you do, he did pass. And that is truly one of the darkest moments for all of us that grew up watching Dragon Ball, that grew up knowing that or appreciating that this was our first kind of step into anime and what he did for just creators around. And right now, I just think that you may not have had a lot of experience with Dragon Ball.
No, but I did just realize that I have had experience with a lot of Toriyama's works in the way of Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger,
Yes.
which were video games he did art and a little bit of writing for. So
we're just going to take
Yes.
some time to appreciate some of the things that he did do and the influences that are here today. And there's two gifts that he left us that we get to appreciate after his death. And first, where we've joked about in the past here, which feels kind of wrong now, but Dragon Ball Diama is now being confirmed to be a 40th anniversary special that he was preparing for us to celebrate Dragon Ball. And that feels so... I don't know. It makes my heart hurt. You know what I mean? Because we all ripped it apart while he was here, and he didn't get to see and tell us what it actually was before he ended up passing.
He wanted to keep it a surprise, and for better and for worse, it's a very sweet parting gift.
Yeah, it feels very bittersweet, and it feels like even myself, who sat here and was like, what is this? And like was upset about it. And like, you know, we all just wanted Super 2 or Super Season 2. And instead we got this. And I think it's going to be a lot better than we originally imagined it, but I don't necessarily know what it's going to be. And I still don't think they've released too much information about it. And then the next gift that he has with us is Sandland, or...
Yes.
That is what that's called, right?
I believe so, yes. Sandland.
And the anime and the game are coming out?
I don't know about the game, but I do know there's an anime in production.
So those are the last, like Sandland was Toriyama's last kind of, you know, spin-off series that he created, and that's finally getting an animation adaptation, as well as I believe there's a game. I could be very wrong on that. But I haven't read any of it, and I don't know too much about that, but...
I personally don't know much about it either. I do know it's like a race, like Mad Max style. I don't know how Mad Max, because Mad Max are unique, but I do know it's a race centered in a desert, hence Sandland.
Right.
That's about the extent of my knowledge.
So, with that being said, all of the creators of everybody who... like Oda at One Piece and all of these creators came out after his death and showed his appreciation, their appreciation, to be like, we wouldn't be here without you. And I think that's very true. Is he really broke down a lot of doors for not only manga but anime in general, and a lot of these people were influenced by his, like, not only character models but his storytelling and his hustle to not want to stop working, which may also be the reason why he passed as early as he did, because of that work ethic, which recently we just saw Oda say that he was going to take a vacation, which thank you, Oda. You've been going at it for a long time. Yes. And like, we're not mad. As a collective, just know that health is wealth, and we want all of our favorite animes to continue, and they can't do that if all of you guys keep dying young. So
the longer I'm a part of this community, the longer I'm like, take a vacation, please.
Yeah.
And I would, again, I have never been a huge part of the Dragon Ball part of Toriyama's works. I've been more invested in a lot of his works that aren't necessarily things he wholehandedly worked on, but Dragon Ball was essentially American anime's messiah. Without Dragon Ball, you do not have American anime in any capacity. Dragon Ball broke down barriers because anybody can watch Dragon Ball and enjoy it. I personally have never gotten around to watching it. I'd probably enjoy it, but anybody can sit down, watch Dragon Ball, and enjoy it even just a little bit. And that's what's so incredible about Toriyama's works, is that anybody can enjoy it to any capacity. And that's why Dragon Ball has become this international icon, because Toriyama made something great, and he has left the world with something that made anime as an art form far more accessible and far more integral to the world culture.
Yeah, and without him being, I would say, not like the Walt Disney of anime, but because we still have what is the guy that did
Miyazaki?
Yes, Miyazaki, but someone who still impacted the game on a level that, like you just said, doesn't America doesn't appreciate anime without Toriyama.
Absolutely.
And I think that is big help to Toonami as well. And they did an awesome, if you haven't seen it, they did a whole like marathon of Dragon Ball and had a special thanks to Toriyama. And it's just great to see everyone appreciate, and not, I haven't heard a single person be like, take his name in vain. And we all know what he did and he brought to this world, and we are truly appreciative, and I don't think that we're appreciative enough, if I'm being honest. So
that is, if I may pontificate, unfortunately the way of the world. An artist is only truly respected when they have shuffled off the mortal coil, which is unfortunate. But Akira Toriyama, thank you for the doors you've broken down and the beautiful pieces of art you've given us.
Yes, truly, thank you. And from everyone over here at Nerd Alert, we thank you.